Okay, tamarind. This is a pod right here, and inside there's some little fruits in there. This is a one that's completely ripe, and actually, they kind of like dry out a little bit. If you see here, like the pod just kind of crunches off just like that, and it's like inside there's the fruit there. That's how you get a ripe one. When I was in Laos, they sold them actually unripe. They were like young green tamarind, and how they ate them is they would cut the skin off of it, and they would dip it in fish sauce, like fish and chilies, and they would eat it like that. So more of like a savory sort of thing. I'm vegetarian, so I couldn't try it with the fish, but I did try the young tamarind with salt, and it tastes a lot like well, it's like very green, kind of like ambarella fruit, or maybe like a very like unripe like apple, or like a Granny Smith apple, just not very sweet. It's more just a sour green taste. But surprisingly, it was actually pretty good. Just like like taste explosion sort of thing. Very different than the ripe pod, because tamarind is incredibly sweet. It's an incredibly sweet fruit. And as you see here, the bean is. Let me see if I can get this over there. This is like the shelled bean, and it's got these very like fibrous little things here, like a little spinal cord of fibers coming off of it. You can separate these stringy bits out and take a bite of the seeds in there. Well, you don't eat the seeds, but the flesh is basically just like a goop that is around the seeds. So you when you eat this, it's kind of like eating like a paste. It's actually normally not just like eaten straight. I mean, people do, but it's more used in cuisines. You can make paste out of this. You can make juice out of it. There's tamarind soda, tamarind sauces. It's used a lot in Indian cuisine. People put on like their samosas, and they use it in their snacks as a flavorant. It's very often used to flavor things or sweeten things. It's not normally just eaten like straight out, but you totally can. What the hell just happened? Alright, fine. So, my camera died while I was making that last one. And, kind of forgot about finishing this review for about a week. But it doesn't really matter, because, tamarind it's dried. I mean, like, when you get it, like a fresh tamarind, it's basically you're getting dried tamarind. So, it lasts a really long time. I mean, if you sit around for a while, it'll get moldy, but it lasts. So it's no big deal that I forgot about this. It should still taste fine. But, yeah, I ate some of it already, and I put a lot of effort into these videos, right? So, do I have a whole one still? Yeah. So here's the whole tamarind. So I cracked one open, and inside it looks kind of obscene, but it's pretty good. To give you a little taste test. Yeah, it's good. I mean, what tamarind tastes like is kind of the texture's soft. We'll start with that. It's got like little hard seeds in the middle. It tastes like dry fruit. It's not really like anything in particular, because it's very mild flavor-wise. So it's kind of like, if you like ever had like fruit leather, like if you go to like a natural food place and they make they see like a really hippie-ish kind of like fruit roll-up, but let's take like apples and just like desiccate apples and dry them out into like a little piece of like leather, and you can like chew on it like fruit roll-up. It tastes like that. Comparing
this, like the fresh, ripe, or dried variety compared to the unripe green variety, they're completely different. I mean, like, if I had to make a similarity, I would say, like, the unripe one tastes a little bit like an unripe green apple, and this tastes like a dried apple. But as it is, it's not exactly like an apple, just like similar, like unripe flavor compared to dried flavor.
So I like tamarind. It's really good. On its own, just like eat like a whole bunch of tamarind is kind of a little underwhelming. It's not like something I would probably buy because I was hungry, but to use it as like a flavorant or something to go with a meal, I think it's pretty nice. And I mean, it's also maybe not such a desirable thing because you walk down the street eating a piece of tamarind. It, it looks a little wrong. It doesn't look so right. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. But other than that, yeah, go eat some tamarind.